Episode 397, New EU Guidelines on High-Risk AI Systems.
The primitive forms of artificial intelligence we already have proved very useful.
AI is a golden opportunity.
How do we ensure that this technology is regulated?
The long arc of technological history is now in an extraordinary new phase.
The AI6 podcast with Joanne Sweeney.
If you're using AI to screen CVs, score candidates, monitor staff performance, or allocate work, the European Commission has just published guidance that puts you on notice. AI in employment is high risk under EU law, and the rules are now coming in with a new deadline. Hello and welcome back to AI6. I'm Joanne Sweeney on a mission to upskill 500,000 people in AI in just 6 minutes a day. Earlier this month, the European Commission published draft guidelines to help organisations work out whether their AI systems fall into the high-risk category under the EU AI Act. The guidance has been delayed twice. It was originally due in February. So this is the regulatory clarity that businesses, organisations, including HR and recruitment teams across Europe have been waiting for. Public consultation closes on the 23rd of June. So if you have something to say in the matter, you have a month to submit. If your organisation uses AI for hiring, performance management, or worker oversight, you are very likely in high-risk territory. Essentially, if your AI is profiling people, it is always classified as high risk. Under Article 6 of the AI Act, an AI system can be classified as high risk in one of two ways. First, if it is used as a safety component of a regulated product. Second, if it operates in one of the areas listed in Annex 3 of the Act. That second list is where most of us live and is relevant to us, and it explicitly includes employment, worker management, and access to self-employment. The European Commission gives a series of concrete examples: CV sorting software for recruitment, AI tools that materially influence hiring, promotion, or termination decisions, systems that allocate tasks based on personal traits or behaviour, tools that monitor or evaluate worker performance. Now, not every system in that category is automatically high risk. The Act allows for exceptions where the AI does not pose a significant risk of harm and does not materially influence decision-making. But the guidance is clear on one thing. If your AI is profiling people, it is always classified as high risk. Profiling means analysing or predicting things about a person's performance, behaviour, reliability, or interests. If your tool does that, then you're included. And here are the dates. The rules for standalone high-risk AI systems, the kind your HR team is most likely to be using, apply from the 2nd of December 2027. For AI embedded in physical products, the deadline is the 2nd of August 2028. If a high-risk classification applies, your provider, or you if you are building the tool in-house, must meet strict obligations before that system goes anywhere near a hiring decision. Risk assessment and mitigation. High-quality data sets to minimise discriminatory outcomes. Logging of activity so decisions are traceable, and detailed documentation. I recorded an episode last week on how to keep an AI activity log. Clear information for the people using the system, appropriate human oversight, and a high level of cybersecurity and accuracy. And that's a lot of infrastructure and logistics to manage. If you're buying AI tools, you need to ask your supplier whether they're building these compliances in. So what is already banned or considered high risk under the EU AI Act? Since early 2025, the AI Act has prohibited 8 AI practices outright. The one most relevant to workplaces is emotion recognition in employment and education settings. So this means reading facial expressions during interviews using AI, analysing voice tone on customer calls, or monitoring staff emotions in meetings. These are illegal. Also banned is social scoring, untargeted scraping of facial images to build databases, biometric categorization to deduce protected characteristics like race, political views, or sexual orientation, harmful manipulation, exploitation of vulnerabilities. These are not regulated, they are actually forbidden. And the new high-risk guidelines published this month sit on top of these bans. So these regulations are going to prompt, or you could say force, conversations around AI use in organisations. In my experience, many are still exploring how AI can add value, but they need to consider the EU AI Act in tandem with those pilot use cases. So if you're a leader in an organisation, here's what I would recommend. Map every AI tool currently used in your hiring performance or workforce management. Ask whether each one performs profiling. Ask your suppliers what they are doing to prepare for the 2027. Ask your suppliers what they are doing to prepare for the December 2027 deadline. And if you have nothing in place, remember you can add your voice to the public consultation, which closes on the 23rd of June. The EU, as I say frequently on this podcast, is the first jurisdiction in the world with comprehensive AI rules. Getting your house in order now is not just about avoiding fines, it's about protecting the people your AI decisions affect. That's it for today's show. If you're ready to turn these insights into skills, here's how I can help. Get your copy of my book, AI Playbook, on Amazon. It's the perfect companion to the show. For weekly AI strategy, subscribe to my newsletter, Human in the Loop, on LinkedIn. Or if you want to take the next big step, you can take our CPD accredited professional diploma in AI. Maybe you need something more tailored for your organisation. You can book a call in my calendar at digitaltraining.ie. Or if you work in government or public sector, go over to publicsectormarketingpros.com. If you found this episode useful, please share it with a pro that you know. And I'd love to read your comments on Spotify. And if you can, take a second to like, rate, or subscribe wherever you listen. It really helps the show. This is AI6. I'll talk to you on the next episode.